And you know what? I want to say that those things that you need to cut off, you need to cut them off quietly. You see this? You need to cut them off quietly. You need to cut them off silently. You need to cut them off with a bit of solo. You just have to take your time and do it quietly. Don't shout it, don't loud it, don't say do it quietly. Do you get this now? You need to do it quietly. So we'll look at some things that you need to cut off in your life so that you can have a balanced life, so that you can have a life full of ataraxia. You will have a life full of ataraxia, happiness and coolness of the mind. You see, you need to have a good well-being. You need to have a good life, live a good life. But there are some things that are hindering you from having that good life that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has made for you and I. So what are those things that you need to cut off from your life? Let's look at number one. Number one, you need to cut off some people out of your life. Silently. Don't shout, don't argue with them. Just cut them off your life. Yes, people. Some people. People that hurt you. People that block your success. People that don't allow you, to move in life. People that are suppressing you. People that does not give you way to move. They are blocking your ways. Those are people that you need to do what? You need to take them off. Cut them off. You have to put them aside. You have to ignore them. You have to do that silently. No need of arguing. No need of arguing. No. No need of explaining yourself to one else. Don't explain yourself to anybody. No. You don't do that. You don't do that. You don't explain yourself to everybody and say, no, you see what I want to do is that stay on your lane and let me stay on my lane. What you have done to me, I don't really like it. What I've been seeing, I have not been growing. You don't need explanation with anybody. No. The Englishman says that you don't tell a blind man that the market is over. You see, he has ears. If he no more hear noise, he will do what? It will take off. So people that have been hurting you, people that have been making life miserable for you, people that are not making you enjoy life, people that you mix with that are not improving your life, you need to do what? You need to cut them off silently, quietly. Just do that. As you enter 2024, you need to do that so that you can be able to move. There is no need of fighting. There is no need of conflict. Don't bring conflict to that at all. Just cut them off quietly. Do you get it now? You have to stay calm and be rational so that you can focus on your life. So that you can do what? Focus on your life. You see, this is not by accident. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala let us understand in the Holy Quran when he said waqunu ma'as-sadiqin. Allah said, be among the people of righteous. Be among the righteous people. Mingle with the righteous people. Move with the righteous people. This is when you can be able to reach your potentials. But once you put yourself in the midst of wrong people, in the midst of idiots, in the midst of people that will always gossip about you, with the people that will always talk bad about you, with the people that when you tell them what you want to do in life, rather for them instead of them to do what? Give you an advice, tell you and assist you to grow, they would rather kill that idea inside you. La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah. Englishman says you are an average of 5 people that you work with. Just look at yourself right now. Where you are today is basically because of the people that you surround yourself with. 5 people that you surround yourself with, you are just like them. If you want to grow more than where you are, look for more people. Look for people that have growth inside them. Look for people that are religious. Look at people that are spiritual. Look at people that have goal and want to achieve things in life. Look at people that can influence you. Look at people that will always make you happy, not people that will always make you sad. Look at people that will always say good things, not people that will always be saying bad things. People that will always be talking about negativity. People like that, you have to quietly, as in gently leave them. Let them just go. Yes, let them just go. Let them go. You see, when we say you are an average of 5 people that you work with, Englishmen equally say, show me your friend and I will tell you who you are. Show me your friend, I will tell you who you are. That tells you that people that you work with have influence of how they affect your life, how they make your life miserable. Some have how they make your life successful. So if you want to be successful, look at people that are rational. Look at people that are goal-oriented. Look at people that are spiritual. Look at people that are like that. An Islamic scholar, I think an Islamic poet, who says, "Alayka bi alil khayri istasubatan." Said, "Fafi subati kal akhyari talkal fawaidan. Waman jalasa al atara tawba fi tibihi, waman jalasa al adada yalkal shadaidan." So this Islamic poet said, "Alayka, it is upon you, bi alil khayri istasubatan, for you to take good people as friends. Take good people. It is upon you. Alayka, it is upon you to take good people as friend." Said, "Fafi subati kal akhyari talkal fawaidan." In taking good people as friend, you will also be doing good things. You see, once you take good people as friends, you will equally be doing good things. You are a dullard in school, and they ask you, who are your friends? When you show us your friends, we know that they are also dullards. You see? So once you take someone that is more brilliant than you, that person will be surely teaching you how to become that. If you take someone, you see, you always miss your salat. You don't pray at the exact time. The question is, who are your friends? When you take people that doesn't pray, either doesn't pray at all or doesn't pray at the exact time as friends, you see, you will equally be engaging in what they are engaging in, and that will distract you from salat. Did you get this now? وَمَنْ جَلَسَ الْأَعْطَارَ تَوْبَ فِي تِيبِهِ وَمَنْ جَلَسَ الْأَعْدَادَ يَلْقَ الشَّدَائِدًا. And this Islamic poet give a similitude of a person that sells perfumes. A person that sells perfume. Say, if you take a person that sells perfume as your friend, as you take that person as a friend, your body will be smelling different type of perfume. That scent with your body, and they say, always different scent. You're forgetting that my friend is so. Oh, you see, that it influences it. So once the perfume now is just like something that is good, you understand now? So anything that you do that is good, this person is influencing you. One way or the other, you are influencing one another. But woman jealous al adada yalkal shadaidan. If you don't take a goldsmith, for example, as your friend, when you go there and that goldsmith is feeling that heat, that heat of the fire, that time you are equally feeling that heat. So you see how important people are in your life. How important good people are in your life. How important useful people are in your life. I always have this statement I said, importance is determined by usefulness. I will say that again. Importance is determined by usefulness. If you are not useful to me, you are not important to me. Did you get this now? If you are not useful to me, you are not important to me. So remove people like that in your life. Silently cut them off. This will give you the ability to make brave decisions in life. And once you enter 2024, you need brave decisions. You have to be brave and make decisions. It will take you away from emotional well-being and put you on track, because anything that you do that time, you are moving. Did you get it now? That is number one thing that you need to take off from your life. You see, when I was looking at the prayer that the Prophet ﷺ prescribed, there are some surah that he prescribed that you read in the morning, and there are some surah that you read in the evening. La ilaha illallah. When I look at the surahs that they say we should read in the morning, there's one particular surah that I read, and I now look at the meaning. I now look at the philosophical, intent of that surah. I looked at it very well. I said, wow, it is not by accident that the Prophet ﷺ said we should recite this surah. In fact, he said recite it 3 times in the morning and 3 times in the evening before you sleep. One of them is Quran chapter 114. That's Surah Nas. Surah Nas. What does Nas means? Nas means people. And the Prophet ﷺ now said we should pray. That surah is talking about asking protection from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the God of the people, the Lord of the people, the sovereign of mankind. Did you see that now? Nas means mankind. It means people. And you can see that people have the ability, to mesmerize your life. And they equally have the ability to make your life miraculous. And it depends on the type of people that you mingle with. Cool. He said, say, A'udhu bi rabbin nas, as protection from the Lord of the people. Ilayhin nas, the sovereign of the people. Rabbin nas, Ilayhin nas means, when you said, okay, what is it asking that protection for? What are we asking that protection for? Min sharri. You see, min sharri waswasil annas, from the evil. La ilaha illallah. Yes, it contains evil, and is telling us that there are evil people, there are bad people, there are people that can hurt you, there are people that doesn't want progress for you, there are people that want to suppress you, there are people that don't want you to be successful in life. When you see those people, remove yourself, cut off yourself from them. Silently do that. Quietly do that. No need of explanation. No need of fighting. You don't have the obligation. I want to say this. You don't have the obligation, to make friends with everybody. Did you get it now? So at the end, the future will tell. So as you are entering into 2024, one thing that you need to do to cut off some things from your life is to cut off some people. Cut off distractors. Yes, cut off distractors. Cut off people that will not make you grow in life. Then look at people that are religious. Look at people that are focused. Look at people that are forward looking. Look at people that are positive in their life. Mix up with them. I always say this again. Let me say this before I go to the second one. I always say this. Where you are going to be in the next 5 to 10 years is determined by 2 things. The book you read and the people you meet. The book you read will give you information. The people you meet will give you association. Association plus information will take you to your destination. La ilaha illallah. You want me to say that again? Yes, I will say that. Where you are going to be in the next 5 to 10 years is determined by 2 things. The book you read and the people you meet. The book you read will give you information. The people you meet will give you association. Information plus association will take you to your destination. So you see, if you want to get to your destination 2024, you need to cut off the bad people. You need to cut off people that hurt you. You need to cut off people that doesn't have influence in your life. You need to cut off people that doesn't advise you rightly. You need to cut off from people that are just not thinking good about you. All right. That is number one. Number two, the second thing that you need to cut off is unnecessary goals. I will say that again. Cut off unnecessary goals. You'll be surprised why other people are meeting up with their goals in life. You are still remaining stagnant. You are just like a dog that is backing a running car. Will the dog ever meet that car? Will the dog ever harm the car? Will anything ever happen? No, you're just backing over a running car. You see this? That means that you still be on the same spot. So it is very, very important that you understand your goals. And when you understand your goals, this 2027, this 2024, you see, I'm saying faster, 2027. You see, this 2024, make sure that you cut off some unnecessary goals. Sometimes you have lots of things that you want to achieve in life. There are some that are important. There are some that are not important. There are some that are necessary. There are some that are not necessary. There are some that it is now. There are some that it is then. There are some that it is in the future. You see, you need to look at all those variables and try as much as possible to align yourself with the necessary goal that you need to achieve ASAP. Then when you achieve that goal, you move ahead. Don't be like that man that find himself in the desert, that has gathered lot of firewood to take home. But when he was about to carry this firewood, he realized that he cannot lift it himself. He went back to the bush and gather more firewood and bring them again, put them on top and trying to lift it again. He couldn't lift it. He went back again to that bush, find more firewood, put it on top again and try to lift it. La ilaha illallah. Will that person be able to move? No. That goal of carrying that firewood will still remain. So cut off some unnecessary goals in your life. You must understand some goals. See, use the principle of priority. There's this principle they call the principle of priority. They call it the Moscow principle. The first M is there are some things that you must do. Must do things. What are those things that you must do? What are those things that you should do? You must know things that you must do, things that you should do, things that you can do, and things that you will do or you will not do. Those are those four principles of priority. What are those things that you must do? Must do in your must do list. Those goals that you must meet. Those actions that you must take. Did you get this now? So you must know that priority. Must do things must be done. This is must do. Nothing can change this. Religion. Getting to the utmost part of your religion is a must do thing. That should be number one on your list. Must do. How religious are you? Are you improving or you are reducing? La ilaha illallah. Some people, the more they grow, the more they reduce in their religious activity and spiritual activities. Some people, the more they grow, the more they develop, the more they achieve in life, they reduce in their religious activities. And that is why when you go to the mosque or when you go to programs, you see, you often see the poor people. You see people that are in the middle class. You don't see the rich ones there. You don't see rich people. You don't really see wealthy people in programs. Go to programs Saturday now. Just go to a program on Saturday and look around and see where are those rich men in the Deen. Where are they? They don't come. They don't come to programs like that. because they used to come, and when they start growing and developing and becoming more richer and richer and richer, it now start reducing them from those activities. For Uzbillahi min zalik. Did you see this now? So look at your priority list. Must do, then should do. Those are those things that you should do. Sometimes you'll be taking what you should do over what you must do. Then you can equally now look at what you can do. What is that goal that you can achieve? What is that you can achieve? Out of all this, can I do this? You have the goals already. Okay, can you achieve this? With what you have now, with the potentials that you have, can you achieve this right now? Look at it if you can. And if you cannot, move on. Cut them off and move on. Bring out some goals. Keep it down. Say, you stay, not now. Did you get it down? Put it down, not now. But when you start carrying different type of goals in your head and trying to say you want to achieve them, before you know, you don't achieve anything. So as you are entering into 2024, cut off some unnecessary goals, some goals that is not even their time. It's not even their time, but you want to just achieve them for now. What do you need them for? What do you need them for? La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah. Some unnecessary things that we pack and put in our head. I was in somebody's house last week, and I saw I think his dining table first. Wanted to eat, and when we were eating, the dining table is there. I said, why don't we go and eat on the dining? He said, dining? When did I use that dining last? See, dining is just there for fashion. No, I don't use it. When they want to now drink water, they now want to bring water again from the fridge, and there is dispenser standing aloof there. What about this again? He said, this one, it's just there for all. I just bought it one time, we use it. Sometimes we don't just buy water from it again, we don't use it. I said, this is two big things that are in your house and they are useless. Unnecessarily, they're just there doing nothing. See, 2024, some things that are not necessary in your house, remove them, cut them off silently. Just take some things off. Did you get it now? Don't give yourself some unnecessary headache to get something because you want to get dining, you don't use it. If you're a person that use dining table often to eat, use it. As I'm talking now, some people are looking at themselves and say, oh, this is our own too, we don't use it. You know, dining table now become your mini clinic in the house. That is where you gather your first aid. When you want to take paracetamol, you go there and take paracetamol. La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah. You see, and you rush to go and buy it. If you know how much to buy that dining table, oh God, then this water dispenser too is also there doing nothing. Unnecessary goals that you pursue, you get them and they are useless for you. 2024, be focused. Get back that your emotional well-being, so that some things will not give some depression at all. You have to be very, very careful and very, very meticulous, so that you can know those things that you need and those things that you don't need. Yes, you must know them. All right. One thing again that you must try to, as much as possible, to cut off in your life if you enter 2024, as you are entering 2024, what you can do silently and cut it off. From my experience as a counselor, a marriage counselor, a relationship counselor, from my experience, I want to tell you this. 2024, as you enter 2024, your relationship, be it a love relationship, family relationship, friends relationship, keep your relationship to yourself. You don't have the obligation to explain anything to anybody except and unless you have a sincere and God-fearing counselor. sincere, and God-fearing counselor. Those are people that you can explain things to. But your relationship, your fight with one another, what makes you and you break up, you start explaining to people, start talking, telling people about this. You see, your intimacy with one another, because of the breakup, you are now explaining to everybody. Keep it to yourself. That intimacy is within you and that person, is not for any other third party except a counselor that is so sincere and want to put an end to your worries. As you enter 2024, you don't have the obligation to explain your relationship that is not working with other people. Someone has explained this. He has told his father, he has told his mother, he has told his sister, he told his friend, he was talking to someone, he just met somebody today, and when they were talking, he started explaining his relationship with so. You see, you just keep explaining, and you keep affecting yourself every day. You keep fooling yourself every day. You keep hurting yourself every day. You try as much as possible. Try as much as possible to keep it within yourself. It's privacy, your intimacy, your relationship with your friend, your relationship with your wife, your relationship with the woman you want to marry that you did not later marry. It is between both of you. Keep it to yourself. Once you start explaining, it brings out so many things again in your body, and it will affect your feelings. And when it affects your feelings, it affects your thinking. When it affects your thinking, it affects your focus, and you will not be able to focus anymore. Don't explain anything to anybody. Or someone that cannot solve your problem, don't explain anything to that person. Mind you, people will still go back and gossip. La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah. People will go back, they will gossip about you, they will jab you, and tomorrow you may want to attain or take someone else, and they will tell you that because you have told me about your relationship with so and so, I will not allow you to do so and so. It has finished. La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah. Learn to keep your mouth shut. Anything that existed between you and the other party, let it be between you and the other party only. When the other party, let's say for instance, the other party has been the one to take broadcasting and telling people about, and they ask you, mashallah, nothing, it's gone. That person is gone. Oh, he hurt me, but it's gone. That is all. But what happened? Why did he do that? Why did he start explaining? One day I was coming and then start explaining. You don't have that explanation to do with anybody. As you are entering into 2024, see, cut off unnecessary explanation between your relationship with one another. Did you get this? Cut it off. If not that person that will help you, if not that sincere counselor, if not that sincere life coach, if not that sincere imam or pastor, sincere unquote, sincere in quote, sincere inside quote, if not that person, don't explain anything to anybody. You see, sometimes you explain to someone else, and later on you now resolve your conflict, and that person is now asking, what happened to this so and so, you and that? But that's what you told me, we have resolved it, and that person has already have an eye in which he's looking at the other person. La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah. If you have the opportunity, beg the person that you have conflict with, please let this conflict be between you and I, even if you are the one that is right too. Even if you are the one that is right, let it be between you and him, or you and her only. Did you get this now? So as you are entering into it, keep your relationship lifestyle, keep your relationship pattern, keep your relationship conflict, especially keep your relationship conflict private. You don't have the right to open it. Don't open it. Man kana yu'minuna billahi wa yawmil akhir falyakul khayran aw liyasmut. The Prophet said, if you love Allah and the last day, if you believe in Allah and the last day, فَلِيَكُلُّ خَيْرًا, say good things. Say good things. Awli yasmut, or you keep quiet. Keep quiet. Don't explain those things to people. That's what we are saying. What hurt you, what he does or she does that hurt you, don't explain to people. You don't have the right to do that, because they are not even there to solve that problem. You are just explaining to them, and you are just wasting explanation for Uzbillah Mizalik. You're just wasting explanations. As you are entering into 2024, silently cut off unnecessary explanation between your relationship with one another. Cut it off. Cut it off. See, the zeal, is it, do I use the word zeal? The urge, yes, the urge to always explain or to always tell someone is an indication that there is an ill wound inside you. So you need to now try as much as possible to hold yourself. You know, you need to hold your emotions. You need to hold yourself. La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah. You want to say it? You want to explain it? Please don't explain to anybody. Just move. Move in your life. Move with your life. These are things that stop you from growing. These are things that stop you from moving in life. These are things that make success very hard for you. Relationship come and go. People come and hurt you. Friends come and betray you. You want to be explaining to people? What is the explanation? It is too late to cry when the head is off. What you cannot solve, stop worrying about it. So when you want to solve it, see the people that are certified. Look at certified counselors who knows what he or she is doing. Look at a certified life coach who knows what he or she is doing. Look at a certified imam, a certified pastor that can come and say, okay, this thing, let's solve it. Not the person that is coming to also do what? Bam, spoil it for you. Do you get this? So these are things that you need to do what? Cut off. Silently, quietly cut them off from your life and move ahead in life. Before I go, let me say one more. I don't have much time, but let me say one more or two, and I will be fast in this. As you are entering towards 2024, what you need to cut off from your life is unnecessary anger. Unnecessary anger. When you are in tension, when there is tension, don't raise your voice too high. You know, your anger should be curb your anger. The Prophet ﷺ let us understand that laser shadidu mangalaban nas innama shadidu mangalaban nafsi indal ghadabi. Yes, it is not the powerful person. It is not a successful person, you know, that try to drag his fellow being. You know, he drag him and he win him in wrestling. He's not a successful person. He's not a powerful person that win the other person in wrestling, in boxing. He's not the person who, you know. But he said the powerful person is that person that is able to control and manage his emotion. That person that has emotional intelligence. As you are going towards 2024, have that garbage, that package of what? Emotional intelligence in you as you go. Don't go easily get angry. Don't easily get angry. When people are trying to make you angry, try to sustain. Try to respect yourself. Try to understand that this person is just trying to provoke me, and you will not get provoked. Don't get provoked. Anger is one thing that blocks success. Oh, when they say this man, he's very nice, but he has anger issue. Fa'uzbillahi min zalik. People provoke you and you're also provoked. That is to say, you are not proactive, you are always reactive. You react what people have acted before. You have given your remote control to people to hold. La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah. As you are entering towards 2024, cut off that emotions of anger. Suppress it. Hold it. You know, try to block it. When you are in tension, during tension, don't pour it out. La ilaha illa. Don't pour it out. And lastly, because of time, there's no time to even take calls. That is serious. Lastly, as you are going into 2024, I will tell you this one. It's affecting almost everybody, and that is social media. What do I call it? Social media, the internet. You have to regulate. You don't have to let internet get you consumed. You don't get consumed on social media. There are a lot of fake things outside there, even with the introduction of AI. So many fake. When you see some pictures of some people, you say, wow, this person has become like that. And you start having some envy, or you start comparing yourself with that person. La ilaha illallah. See, 2024, don't compare yourself with anybody. Everybody has his own yardstick. Everybody has his own life to live. We are writing different exams. That's another thing you should try as much as possible not to do 2024. Don't compare yourself with anybody. And that happens again in social media. Please regulate. Have a structure for your social media. I will be coming there in the morning. After this time I will go off. Then I will still come back during break. After this time I will go off. After this time I will come back again. Just have a regulation. And when you have a regulation, when you enter, define what you really want in social media 2024. Define what you want to see. Define that thing you want to see. Define people that you want to follow. See, that this follow on social media. Follow me, I follow you. I unfollow you, you unfollow me. So when they do unfollowing itself, it's a news on its own. La ilaha illallah. Determine who you want to follow. Determine who you want to unfollow. Determine who you want to be reading his or her content. Because the content therein in social media is also destructive. As good as some are, there are still destructive content. What do you go there to read? Hey, somebody say, I just use it to while away my time. And the question, while away time. So, if you know what time is, you will not while away time. Time is so precious. Even the Quran has the surah Al-Asr. By the time when Allah swore by the time, you must go and read that surah Al-Asr and understand the content of that surah. You see, the Prophet ﷺ also mentioned when he said, Al-Waqtu Kasayf. He let us understand that time is just like a sword. When you did not use it appropriately, it cut you off. So you are using it to while away your time. 2024, social media is not a place to while away your time. It is a place to get content and use it immediately. It's a place to get motivated and use it immediately. Not a place to get depressed. So many people are depressed today because of social media. Sometimes you just see your friend, showing, sending different things, and you think, oh, this guy has gone. Me, where is my life going? Oh, this guy has become this. Where is my life going? You are comparing, and that person that you are seeing is fake. Sometimes it's fake. So if you see one that is original, try as much as possible to pull your energy more and move. Not look at it as if you are getting depressed. La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah. So I think with these few points of mine, I'm able to convince you and not to confuse you that there are those things you need to cut off silently, gingerly, and quietly in your life as you enter towards 2024. May Allah make it easy for each and every one of us. As we are praying and talking about 2024, some people will get there, some people will not get there. We pray that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala count us among those that will see 2024 and beyond. Count us among those who will be successful 2024 and beyond. Count us among those that will be able to set a goal and meet that goal. May Allah make it easy for each and every one of us. Inshallah, next week is going to be another beautiful day, and I'm still going to be here with another beautiful discussion on about 2024. May Allah make it easy for each and every one of us. I still remain yours, Olayode Abdul Razak, aka Philosopher King. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. We are so sorry that we did not take calls because this issue sometimes is serious. Assalamu alaikum. Take hold of your iman. Don't